Thought I'd just show you how to make a very simple crown or circlet that could be decorated with natural plant material and ribbons. We've got some beautiful green willow, so some fresh willow. It's been cut probably about a month ago. With a project like this, I'm not worried about using green willow. I know it will shrink, I know it will fall apart, but they are sort of projects that aren't going to stay around forever. So you can use brown, you can use any different colours of willow, it's up to you, but this is just so beautiful. So I'm giving a little bit of love to the end of the willow just to get it used to the fact that I want to actually work with it and I want it in a circle, so particularly the butt end. I'm then going to take it and form it into quite a large circle by just tucking that butt end underneath. The reason I'm doing a large circle is if I make a large one and then shrink it down to size, it's much less likely to kink. So I'm holding on here. This is not going to come out any further, but I'm pulling this rod out to try and make it smaller. And you can see it getting smaller as we work down, but this rod is still staying there. I'm trying to show you what's happening under my hand. I'm just steadying this. And then I will be checking in with the person who this is for as to the size of their head. I'm then going to take the rest, the tip of the withy, and I'm just going to work that round as you would in a normal hoop. Steer that, get that to shape, get that to size. Measure twice, cut once, so just check that again against the head of the person. And a second withy, give it a little bit of love. I'm going to put the second withy in opposite. So this has got the fat end sticking down. This is going to have the fat end sticking down over here. It balances the crown out, and it also ensures that I'm going to get a good sort of coverage all the way around. And this time what I'm trying to do is to encourage some hoopage. Can't think of a better word other than hoopage. Quite like it as a word. It's quite a good word. But I want sort of a messy, random crown. I don't want it too neat and tidy because I want to be able to thread my plant material into it. So I'm going to work round. Not too worried about ends yet. I'll tidy those up in a short while. Another one, another bit of love. And this time I'm going to work opposite. If I carried on in this way, the weave would all be running in the same way. So I want to make it a little bit more scribbly. The Yorkshire woman in me's just spotted this bit here, and I think I can possibly get that into there just to make better use of the rod. So instead of going the same way, I'm going to go the opposite way this time. And again, looking for opportunities for hoopage. If anybody does know a better word than that, then that'd be great. But hoopage is good for me. And I can add in as many rods as I like and get this as scribbly as I like. I can come back and maybe tuck in some of these into holes a little bit later on. But I'm going to carry on and I'm going to put 5 rods into this, see what 5 rods looks like, and again an opposite direction. Don't worry on your withies if you've got strange marks or whatever. This particular rod is just drying off. It's just where it's drying. And it is a natural product, so embrace those little weird bits. We've all got little weird bits, and we should embrace them all. So you can see it's beginning to build up now, beginning to get lots of opportunities for us to weave in plant material. If you're a little bit OCD and a bit like me, I like to see where I'm going, so I like to trim off on a regular basis because I just feel it gives me that opportunity to make adjustments as I go. So if I'm looking here, I might think I might want an extra few bits in round these sides. I'm just going to continue putting as many rods as I feel I need in, working in both directions. Try not to get your rods in the same place. So here I didn't want too much more hoopage there. I want to move my hoopage. And that's a phrase you don't hear very often, isn't it? I want to move my hoopage. But you can see now, I don't need to go in the middle every time. This time I'm going in on the outside edge. Flick that underneath. And I think that might be enough for what I want to do, because I'm going to wrap some ivy into this. Quite like the fact it's gone a little bit oval. think I might have this on the back of somebody's head rather than on the top, and I think I might put some ribbon down here. I think that's going to look really, really nice. So an alternative version to a crown or a circlet for you.